This is the Toshiba Countertop Microwave Oven's 1.2 CQ feet, and I've been using it daily long enough to know where it shines and where it needs a little help. I bought it for the mix of size, power, and the promise of that smart sensor. I was hopeful but a bit skeptical, especially about reheating leftovers evenly. After a lot of coffees, soups, frozen dinners, and pounds of ground beef, I've formed a pretty clear picture. The black stainless finish looks clean and modern, and in my opinion, it hides fingerprints better than the glossy silvers I've owned before. The big pull handle is the right choice here. It's easy to grip and doesn't make the oven slide on the counter when I open the door. The control panel is a flat touch membrane with a bright green display that's readable from across the kitchen. It's a hefty unit at about 34.6 pounds, and that weight helps it feel stable and planted. It's not small, about 20.6 inches wide, 16 inches deep, and 11.8 inches high, so plan your counter space. Inside, the 1.2 CQ feet cavity and the 12.4-inch glass turntable fit a full dinner plate, a medium casserole, and a 12-inch frozen pizza without a squeeze. The interior coating wipes clean easily with a damp cloth, which I appreciate after sauce splatters. From my experience, setup was plug and go on a standard 120-volt outlet. Key features like one-touch start for 1 to 6 minutes, add 30 seconds, 10 power levels, and the mute mode are straightforward. Holding the 8 key for a few seconds kills all beeps. Perfect for late nights. Eco mode turns off the display to save a bit of standby power. The child lock is simple to toggle by holding stop cancel. Cooking performance is a mixed bag in a way that actually makes sense once you get how these ovens work. This model uses a non-inverter magnetron, which means at lower power it cycles full power on and off instead of delivering a steady, gentle stream. That's good for speed, but it can create hot and cool zones in complex foods. Heating a mug of water or soup is fast and easy with the 1000-watt output. Popcorn on the preset has been surprisingly reliable for me with minimal unpopped kernels. The potato preset does fine with a medium russet if I pierce it well. Where this microwave absolutely nails it is defrosting. The 1-pound auto defrost and the custom defrost, punch in the weight, are the best I've used in this price range. I regularly thaw a 1-pound block of ground beef without cooked edges, which is rare. The prompt to flip mid-cycle helps, and the results are consistently even and usable right away. It's perfect for people who cook from frozen a lot and hate half-cooked spots. Reheating mixed plates is where I've had to adapt. If I toss a full dinner plate with different textures, say rice, veggies, and chicken, the edges can get too hot while the center stays cooler. The sensor reheat runs longer than I expect and can overdo parts of the meal. I get better results by using a lower power level, like 6 or 7, covering with a microwave-safe lid or damp paper towel, and pausing to stir halfway through. That's not unique to this microwave, but the sensor doesn't save me as often as the box suggests. If you're new to these terms, the smart sensor looks for steam and adjusts the time. It works great with items that release steam at a predictable rate, like during defrost, but mixed leftovers release steam unevenly, so the sensor can misjudge. Cleaning has been easy. The interior surface resists crusted spots, so a quick wipe most days keeps it fresh. The turntable lifts out for a sink rinse. The exterior smudge resistance is decent, and the flat panel helps because there are no crevices for grease to hide. In my opinion, the defrosting performance zone makes this model worth a look. It's reliable and repeatable, which is what I want on a weeknight. I also really like the interface. The express numbers that start instantly are handy, the display is clear, and the layout is logical. The handle is a small thing that makes a daily difference. It's solid, and it just feels better than a push-button latch. The mute mode is the unsung hero. I use it constantly to keep the kitchen quiet. The size and 12.4-inch turntable give me flexibility for bigger dishes, which makes it more useful as a family microwave. Key features that stand out for me are the smart sensor, 10 power levels, one-touch start, add 30 seconds, eco mode, and the easy-to-clean interior. On the flip side, the sensor reheat is hit and miss with complex plates. I've learned to use lower power and stir for better results. The footprint is real. Measure before you commit. As for long-term reliability, mine has been fine so far, but I've seen mixed reports online after a couple of years. I can't speak to that beyond saying I use a surge protector and keep the vents clear, and I avoid slamming the door. It's perfect for anyone who prioritizes fast heating for simple items, best-in-class defrosting in this budget, and everyday ease of use with minimal fuss. I'd recommend this for families or busy cooks who want a roomy, stable microwave with a friendly interface and smart quality-of-life touches like the mute and the handle. If ultra-even reheating of mixed plates is your top priority, you may prefer an inverter-style microwave, which can hold a steady lower power instead of pulsing. That tech tends to be better at gentle, uniform heating. In conclusion, this Toshiba is a practical workhorse. From my experience, it's strong on the tasks most people actually use every day. Defrosting meat properly, heating drinks and soups fast, popping popcorn right, and staying quiet when you want it to. The sensor isn't magic for everything, but once I adjusted my habits for leftovers, I got consistently good results. It's not the smallest, and it won't solve every reheating challenge, yet the combination of capacity, simple controls, mute mode, and standout defrosting makes it a solid choice in its price range. If this video helped, hit subscribe and drop your questions or experiences in the comments. I read them and I reply when I can. Thank you for watching.